This is Rockin' with Jam Man. It's with Cage Willis. What's up, my man?
What's going on?
Good, man. Just enjoying life. Just enjoying it. How's life treating you?
Good, man. Good. So I just released the first single off my upcoming album. The track's called "Who I Am."
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, just been promoting that single and trying to get as much exposure as I can. Uh, have you spun the track?
Yeah. It's very
Yeah.
hard country.
Yeah. You like it?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Thanks, man.
Well, it's like a little art native rock with southern swang. Swang.
Yeah.
Southerner thing.
Yeah, man.
So for those who are watching and not familiar with you, tell me all about yourself.
So I'm born and raised in Mount Carmel, Illinois. Um, when I was 13 years old, I started remodeling homes with my dad, and we specialized in residential roofing. I did a lot of swinging a hammer as a kid and growing up, and a lot of listening to music out, working out on the roof, listening to the radio, jamming. Um, and then I met up with my drummer, and that's when we decided to, go out and start making music on our own.
Uh, um, what are you talking about, Willis? What are you talking about, Willis?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you know what that's from?
Yeah. What are you talking about, Willis?
What you talking about?
Talking about. So tell me about the song. Is it working hard to get what you want?
Yeah, so the song "Who I Am," the verses are very, that Leonard Skinner type of identity, writing. It's about me, but it can relate to anybody. But the chorus comes in, and it really paints a picture for somebody who is chasing their dreams and really needs to, you just got to believe in yourself. You can do whatever you want to do.
That song name is not going to make the socialist happy. Yeah. So you hooked up with Chris Robertson of Blackstone Cherry. How did you guys know each other?
So a buddy of mine was working with Chris, and what happened is Chris and a handful of the other guys from Blackstone Cherry uh, had some downtime during COVID, and Chris and the engineer Jordan Westfall, they decided to team up and start taking on clients to produce records in the studio while they had the extra time since they weren't touring. And I reached out to Chris on Instagram, and I had a song out at the time, and he listened to it and liked my voice and said we could work together. So I went down to Kentucky, and we recorded a song and hit it off, and I just kept going back, and we did a whole record.
So your first fill length is coming out this summer. Are you excited?
Absolutely. I have it completely recorded, so I just got a few loose ends I got to tie up, and then the way the music industry works nowadays, the world loves singles, so I'll have a handful of singles coming out over the next few months, and then the full album drop coming this summer.
What are your plans for the release?
I'll probably have a. I've been doing little small hometown parties for each single release. Actually, I just had the first one, so I'll definitely have a release party. And then right now, I'm trying to plan a fall tour to support the album release.
So I have to ask, one of your dad's movies is your favorite. I have to go with the classic Die Hard.
Oh yeah, is that my dad, Brice Willis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be a lot cooler if he was. It
It
would.
would be a lot cooler if he was.
Yep. I'm just messing with you, man. And I know your dad's a roofer. So I've seen you have been doing some local shows. Any big tours coming this summer?
hopefully this fall. I'm still going to be doing some local shows throughout the summer. I'm not entirely ready to tour with the album not being out yet, and I still want to get vinyls press and all that stuff to be able to have for sale whenever I go out on that supporting tour. So I'll probably stick around the local area for a little bit longer before going out on a tour leg. That
Once
way I'm fully prepared.
I'm sorry, I did not mean
All
to.
right, go ahead.
Uh, Once you get a little bigger, what do you think your rider is going to look like? What are your demands going to be?
Want to be on my rider? That's
Yeah.
a good question. Shoot, probably have Budweiser on there. Got to have some beer.
Yeah.
I
Uh-huh.
don't know. I like it all. Let's see. Man, that's a good question. Well, for my meal, I like red meat, so I wouldn't mind having some red meat burgers or steak, or I like sushi too.
Sushi? You little sushi guy.
She would
A
be a good
sweet to like a sushi?
yeah. Let's see. Gotta have some candy. Reese's cups.
Sweet to like a sushi? It's kind of it's a little saying I do.
Yeah.
Sweet to like a sushi? What's your favorite memory from playing the show?
My favorite memory from playing the show. That's a good question too. Hmm. Well, I will say that more recently I've been able to have more of my family come and see me play. So that's been really nice.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah. And it's always rewarding getting to play for them. So
What is your worst?
my worst,
Yeah.
playing to an empty bar, man. Whenever you're playing and nobody's there, or the people that are there just don't give a flip.
Yeah, they don't even care that you're playing. That happens a lot. They're just trying to kill themselves, drinking all that beer.
Yeah, but you got to pay your dues, huh?
Yeah. Besides the record, what's next for you?
What's next besides the record? Well, um, I've been working on writing music videos for certain songs off the record, and I'll be producing those too with uh, my buddy Ian Davis, who does my pictures and videography. So, gonna be working on that this summer quite a bit. So, be looking for those music videos that'll be coming out. Those will be all done in house.
What do you do on your downtime for fun?
Hmm. I like to go eat. I like to go to local places and eat, and we like to travel. I like to go down to New Orleans and spend time. We're going down there for the Jazz Fest this year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, if you were not a rock star, what job would you have chosen?
Well, I suppose I'd still be doing the carpentering. I really, I really did find a love for what I do and working with my hands. And if uh, if I weren't doing following my dreams, playing the guitar and singing right now, I'm sure I would still be swinging a hammer. So,
If you were on death row, what would be your final meal?
oh, probably be a ribeye steak and potatoes and broccoli and salad.
Oh, sushi? Like a sweet like a
Oh,
sushi?
no sushi for the last meal.
No sweeter like a sushi? Hmm. How do my followers follow you?
You can follow me on Facebook /Cage Willis. You can follow me on Instagram at Cage Willis, and definitely make sure to follow me on Spotify and Apple Music if that's your savvy, or Amazon, YouTube, all that good stuff. You can find me on there under Cage Willis. Nothing fancy, no numbers or nothing, no underscore, just Cage Willis.
Well, thank you for being on my show. Hope the next time we talk is at the backstage at one of your shows, dude. Peace. Stay on the meeting. Stay on the meeting. All right. Please.